My name is Jenny Long and I am going back to school for biomedical equipment technology. In this field, you fix and maintain hospital equipment. I'm also looking at this career as having a chance to travel. One lab I worked for in Seattle had a technician come from Pennsylvania to fix the equipment. I realized that although I will be working indoors, once completed I would have a chance to explore a new city. My working hypothesis is the challenges of working in a career with technology changing as fast as it does. I selected this career because it is in demand and the fact that there is little to no patient contact. I currently work as a phlebotomist and have done so for 6 years, and I am tired of dealing with grumpy and sick patients who yell at me for doing my job. I wanted to stay in the medical field because I understand its importance and also see the chance to work off hours based on my family's need for childcare. I find myself having a hard time finding articles that go into depth or really focus on the negatives, but there have been a few. I keep finding articles that repeat themselves about the basics of the job. They mention things like the education requirements or the expected growth rate. They don't mention that sometimes you could get called in at 7 at night and have to be there until midnight to fix a machine. I have seen this so many times at work. I was actually on the fence about this career for several years, but have really started watching stuff in my lab, and at least weekly I see a technician troubleshooting or fixing a machine. So far I have found 5 solid articles that are helping me to complete my research assignment. They all highlight the schooling requirement and the basic pay scales, although it is not specific to Michigan's salary. One article is actually titled, "The Pros and Cons of a Biomedical Technician." The article stresses the job outlook and the ability to work with new and exciting technology as it becomes available. One downside mentioned is that it can be stressful, and because it is a healthcare field, it means the possibility of working on call, rotating nights and weekends. Also, because the work can become so specialized to one specific type of equipment, looking for a new job in the future might be difficult. Several websites have mentioned how in demand this career is, and although there is no direct patient care, it is vital to the overall health and recovery of a patient. Some key terms that work well in my search are career challenges and the obvious biomedical equipment technician or technology. I have not been using the Schoolcraft databases for my research. I find it picky and difficult to navigate. It is also frustrating having to constantly log into a new page anytime I want to switch pages. There are too many to choose from, and some seem too specific for my needs. I have, however, been using links to help with citation in my paper and